Hello, everyone. Yes, this is an impromptu recording. This is not episode 3, obviously, because this is not the Method to the Magic series episode 3, because it's not Sunday. It's every Sunday. But this is just an impromptu, just this is like a bonus, a midweek check-in. Because you know what, I just thought about something, and I said, you know what, I don't want to wait. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell them this now, because if you all remember episode 2, last week was, lesson 10, complaining is not a strategy, right? And so I just realized something, and I said, you know what, I'm going to share this like right now, because, and this video is for the nosebleed section. I'm going to refer to y'all as the nosebleed section of people who still complain about voting, and who make like ridiculous statements like voting doesn't count, and my vote doesn't count, and I don't even, I don't to be honest with you, I don't even want to know who you are. Like if you are in that group of people, and that's why I put you in, that's why I'm calling this the nosebleed section of people who are still in that category where, I don't want to go vote, and who are still complaining about voting. Well, and it's particularly for the ones who say my vote doesn't count and this, that, and the other. I'm getting ready to put a fork in it, okay? So, because you can't say that anymore. You won't be able to say this anymore, especially if you live in the state of, you're one of those people and you live in the state of New Jersey, which is where I am currently, and was where I reside right now. Who knows where I'll be next year this time, but for right now, I'm in New Jersey. And this is for you all, because so I just thought about something, because I'm checking. I have, like I said, I don't know about other states. I don't know about the Board of Elections in other states, and I don't need to know, because I live in New Jersey. So if you're interested in the Board of Elections for your state, then I suggest you do what I'm about to tell the people in New Jersey to do. Because for those of you who do not know, the New Jersey Board of Elections, there's a website, you guys, and you can, and I've had a user profile on there, because I take my right to vote very, very seriously. I feel very strongly that it is my civic duty to vote. And so I have a user profile in the Board of Elections website, and and everything, right? And I was interested in getting some information about the upcoming election, like the process, particularly, like, I don't want my session to go dark, because I want to say something, because I was especially interested in like early voting and things like that, because I can read. We can all read. So, and information is available if you want the information. So that's why I had logged into my user profile. And one thing that I found very interesting, I'm telling you, somebody better give me, I need a trophy, because I have a 100% voting attendance. I vote for everything, right? If there's an election, I'm voting. Yep. We're going to hold an election to decide whether we want to change the color, the color of stop sign should be changed from red to purple. I'm voting because I can, right? But one thing that I found very interesting whenever I had logged into my user profile this morning was that, if you have this voter information, and then there's this piece where, you have your election history, which I've always known it there. But one thing that caught my attention this particular morning was that there was a mail-in ballot history. So since the primary election that we just had, July 7th, I think that was the date. I don't know, I voted in by mail, but I think it was July 7th. But because of the fact, so I said, let me click that. My mail-in ballot history. And I'm going to tell you, when I clicked I'm clicking it, I'm telling you. And I went in, and it showed it showed everything. And it showed when there was the date to show that my ballot was received, shows the date that my ballot was received, and that my ballot status, and it said accepted. So my vote in that mail-in election was received, and it was counted, right? So You guys could stop complaining. Complaints on strategy. You go and say, "Oh, my vote doesn't count. My vote doesn't count." Your vote absolutely. If you want to see whether or not your vote counts, go see if your vote counted. You can check the election history. My history is here. Every election. There was an election. It was funny because on December 8th, 2015. When I tell you I vote for everything, I vote for everything. December 8th, 2015, there was a North Brunswick special school election. I remember something like that. I don't remember what it was, but I vaguely recall that. And it shows that it was a special election type. It was a special school election. It shows that I voted in North Brunswick Township, Middlesex County, because that's where I live and that's where I'm registered. And it shows that I voted and that my vote counted. So you gotta stop with this crap. Like, seriously, like if that's your excuse, if that's your excuse, you won't win that debate or argument with Demetra Tate. You might win it with somebody who doesn't know that you can check, but I know you can check. And if it means that much to you, and if it's something that is that important to you, stop. Voting is the strategy, not complaining about the voting process, because it is what it is. It is what it is. But if you want to make sure that your vote counted and that there's a system for you to check them, verify that. Okay, that was it. That was my midweek check-in on the complaining is not a strategy, and to let you know that if you're in that group of people that complains about the voting process and everything, shut up and check. That's it. You're welcome. You guys can thank me later. I will see you on Sunday, this coming Sunday, for episode 3 of The Method to the Magic. Later.